Hello, everybody, and happy 1st of November. So, I decided for just a little bit of fun, we could do a little 5 card spread for the month of November and see how that turns out. So, because I'm not actually putting my face on the camera right now, this is Tracie Mahan, and I am doing a 5 card pull for what do we need to know about November. And I'm doing this because we're coming into the final stretches of the Venus retrograde, which for some people that's been going famously, and for other people it's been quite a trying time. I have had examples of both in my life, and certain things are going absolutely wonderfully, and other things are feeling challenging and kind of in my face right now. So then, as we smoothly transition out of that Venus in retrograde, we're going to go right into Mercury in retrograde the next day. So, some of you know and some of you don't know what that does. Mercury messes with communication, with our electronics, slows you down a little bit, makes people a little cranky in traffic. You might miss connections, all kinds of things like that. Some things that were moving forward, you might feel like they're standing still right now. So, um, just being patient through the Mercury retrograde, and it goes through December 6th. So, we're just gonna all support each other through that, and we get to meet up with our family members over Thanksgiving and have a wonderful time. And, for those that isn't such a wonderful time, I'm a big believer in prayer. Let's pray about it. Let's get the obstacles out of the way, and let's just call in an absolutely fabulous November, December. Let's do it. Let's end this year right. So, that all being said, I'm going to pull some cards here, and I'll explain the cards as I go through them as to what we're doing. I am doing the Inner Realms Tarot cards, and these are some of the favorite cards that I've been playing with recently, and so I just like to bring them out and play. So here we go. So the first card is going to be the what is happening now, what is happening presently with November. Second card, what is our hopes, I believe, and I will double check that. What is our hopes for November? And the third card is what is hidden? What are the hidden things that are getting overlooked for November? And that's going to be an important card for us because we don't want to overlook things, the hidden things, the little things that, if we get busy in our day, we might kind of miss this little pearl. So the next one, this is going to be our action. What kind of action steps do we want to take for November? And the last one is going to be the outcomes. Boom, the outcomes. Now, I take a little extra step in checking these cards, and I like to ask my pendulum, if we have the right card. So I'm going to ask the pendulum, please show me yes. There we go. That's my yes. Thank you. And please show me no. And there's my no. Okay, and thank you for that. And now let's go ahead and head over here. Is this the correct card for this position? And that's my yes. Thank you. And is this the correct card for this position? Yes. Okay, thank you. And is this the correct card for this position? Yes. Thank you. And is this the correct card for this position? Oh, took a little while. Okay. But it is saying a strong yes now. Okay. And is this the correct card for this position? Yes. Okay. I did get a no once, and I had to pull the card and put in another one. So, just so you know, that is the it can happen. There can be a no. Okay, so we're doing the horseshoe spread. That's this one right here. And so the first card, like I said, this is the present moment. What's going on presently? This is our hopes for November, the hidden little pearls and the things that we don't want to overlook. And then this is our action step, and this is our outcome. So let's get started. Okay, Five of Wands. Okay, so right now what it's showing me is that there is some things going on. People debating, and there's some hassles, and we've got the voting and everything going on right now, and people are arguing, and there's a lot of tension in the air, and that's what the Five of Wands is showing us, is that there's tension in the air, and that's what's currently happening. This is our position right now, that we have a lot of, I'm just going to call it negative energy in the air. And so there's a lot of things that we could be working on transmuting right now and just getting ourselves in a better space. So this one is talking about the arguments, the hassles, the debating, and the rivals, which is completely what's going on right now. And then we have our hopes for this. Our hopes are about bringing in, and this is a Six of Pentacles, and it's about bringing in the balance and support, and bringing in some improvement, some prosperity. And the Six of Pentacles is offering us some gifts in this. Our hopes is that something good will come of this, and that we will shift in maybe the way that we are reacting to each other and to our environment right now. And so that is our hopes, is that we will bring in the balance, and that gifts will come of this time that we're in right now, where everything we're going through is bringing up our truths, bringing up our baggage, putting it right there in our face and saying, hey, it's time to look at it. And so on a more personal note, family members, relationships, a lot of different people that are seeking relationships or whatever it might be, are finding that they're hitting roadblocks or arguments, or feeling frustrated and confused and having a hard time right now. And that also is with that same energy that we were talking about with the Venus and retrograde and what's going on right now for the next couple weeks. We're getting our truths are coming out, and it doesn't have to be a bad thing. It doesn't have to be. We can sit there and look at it, and please understand that the person you're frustrated with, if somebody outside of you has triggered you, it's not about them, it's about your trigger. So look at your trigger, look at what it is you can do with that, and how you can improve that. And now this is the hidden, the little hidden, I call them pearls, but the things that you don't want to overlook. And it's about creativity. It's the Page of Wands, and it's about creativity, daring, being inventive and passionate. Well, you know what? That makes so much sense, that it's about your passion that's coming out, because you are no longer able to hold your passion in. If you're going through something at work, maybe you're trying to decide, do I leave this job? I can't get, I my soul's just not being fed there. Maybe this is about your passion. It's time for you to start putting a voice to your passion and getting that one taken care of. And so consider that. Maybe the passion is the relationship. And it's just sparking and helping you to know more about what you want in that relationship or in a relationship. But also remember that these can be things about who you want to be in a relationship, or who you want to be in the world. And that's one of the things that I found with my journey, is that it's making me reflect about, who do I want to be in the world? Who is it that I want to be? And is there anything I need to change about who I'm being to step more into who I want to be? And so these are some good questions that you can be asking yourself on the more personal note. Okay, so that's the hidden piece. Here's the action step. There may be something that you need to leave right now. This is the Seven of Swords, and it's saying it's time to leave. There's secrecy or fleeing or whatever you might have going on. If there is something that you are feeling like you need to let go of, it's time for you to move on from something. This is giving you confirmation. The action step is to take that leap of faith and leave. Take that leap of faith and take those steps that you need to take to move you more towards this passion and this balance, and get out of this hassle and this frustration and the feeling of being held back. And so this action step is about, it is just that, it's about taking action. It's about leaving something that isn't working for you. And when you take that action step, let's see what happens here. Oh wow, the strength card comes up, and that is our outcome. The outcome is strength, so it is about balance. You will create the balance. This is the outcome. You got the balance, you got the courage, you have the patience to move through it, you're compassionate, and you're strong. And this is the outcome that comes from just doing your work. Do your work in November, you guys. Do your work. Do your self-work. When stuff comes up, when you get triggered, it is about sitting down with it and being like, where is this coming from? Look for that hidden passion. Why is it happening like this, and what is that passion about? And then take the step that you need to take to leave the bad situation so that you can create something much, much more exciting right over here. All right, if you would like a reading like this, I'm going to run a special just for a day or two. I'm going to open about 10 spots for the 5-card draw, the little horseshoe draw from my Inner Realms Tarot cards. And I'm going to run that at $30 for a reading. And if you would like one, just contact me and we will I'll get your question to focus on, and I'll do a layout just like this. So contact me on Facebook or contact me at traciemahan@yahoo.com, TraciemaHan.com. And like I said, I have about 2 days that I'll run this special. It's not going to be very long, but if you would like a reading like this, $30. I'll pull 5 cards. I'll talk to you about it, and I'll send you a little video. Okay, you guys, have a wonderful November and a absolutely fabulous holiday season. We've got lots of fun holidays coming in, so just remember to be the best version of yourself you can be, and that's all we can ask. All right, bye-bye.